Hello. So I have already walked this little walk, but there is this lovely waterfall. We've got heavy rain. I would do the full walk, but again, the rain. I'm actually on my way to a car meet up in North Wales, right up at the top. And I thought, well, while I'm passing, I'll go and have a look. And hopefully it'll be really good. And hopefully the rain will back off for a minute. In fact, I better get to it. Oh, it's lovely and wet out here. If you're considering doing this walk, I'll put the name down below. We've got public toilets, and there's a couple of different boards here that show different things, so let's see what they've got to say. So we've got know about your river. Don't know if I can actually get a decent image of that for you to read it. It's probably back to front too. But yes, Ganllwyd, I believe the place is called. This isn't part of the walk actually, but I haven't been down here yet, so I'm going to have a little look first and bring you along for the ride. Do you know when you think, maybe I should have I should have put some better shoes on. Or walking boots rather. Oh, it's nice down here. Let's get off my face and actually enjoy the view, shall we? Because my face isn't the view at all. Oh, I'm getting wet already. I can feel the old back leg getting a bit damp. Look at this. Very nice. Kind of location, you just want to sit down and just enjoy. But we've got places to be and things to do. I'll click back on when I'm on my way. So yeah, it's a really nice documented place. You know, you've got all your things. Where am I? So I've come up A470, Dolgethley, Penfysyniog, so I'm here somewhere. I haven't passed Tresfynydd yet, and I'm going to here. Well, actually here. Llandudno Junction is where I'm going, to a car meet. And if any of you out there are thinking to yourself, are you really travelling that far to a car meet? Yes, I am. The cost of upkeep of this property, which is maintained for the benefit of the public is considerable rather. Will you please contribute? Well, I might do if I had some money with me. Should always carry change. Change and things, just in case you see something you really like and you think, yeah, I'd like to contribute actually. Rheadr Falls, that was it. Couldn't think of the name of it earlier. Ganllwyd. Always shut the gates. And let's go. I'm recording again already, I got that far. Look at this. Rock to shut the gate. Brilliant. I love things like that. That's proper. Wait a minute, let's test it, let's test it. Look at that, see. All in the rock, mate. All in the rock. This old church looking building here. Quite cool. So we're just following up where we looked at that bridge. We're just following up upstream really, but you have to walk up this lane to start with. Sorry about the shoddy camera work as usual. I will, if I continue doing this, invest, shall we say, in something a lot better than a rubbish iPhone. But I'm sure you're not wanting to hear much of that. It's not too far, this one. The whole walk is, well, it's quite a way. I did the walk, I think it was just the start of winter, maybe last year. And I had wildlife following me. If I remember rightly, there was a dangerous animal, but I can't think what it was. Couldn't have been that dangerous, could it really? These are the animals I was talking about. When I first walked up here, I did not know these were here because I was an idiot and didn't look at the boards. Which you should always do, by the way. You should always have a look at the boards. Random information on these boards could help you out. Different routes, you know. And I just walked around a corner and there was one just staring at me, basically. And I was like, well, okay. But luckily they were okay. They followed me for a while, but that was fine. I love this natural sort of British woodland. Pine forests are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but they're just not this. You know, a lot of pine forests and stuff are imported into the UK simply for money earning purposes. And as much as I understand it, that's what the world runs on. It's a damn shame there aren't more forests like this one. Hopefully that'll be the only moan of the day. Let's move on. Rheadr Falls, here we come. Oh, it's just a lovely spot. Absolutely ruddy lovely. Right, I can hear it. I'm going to walk up this way, I think. We'll get a bit of a closer look with the camera. And then we'll go the other way, where you should actually go. And I think you can go up the other side and get a really, really nice view of it. Oh, slippy rocks out here, I tell you. Lovely jubbly, as Ganllwyd would say. I'm going to walk up the back of there, because I think you can get an even nicer spot and look at it. I just got a bit curious about this. So, on the face of the adjoining rock in the late 18th century, lines from Ganllwyd Ode by Thomas Gray were, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Welshies, but yeah, I'm not very good at reading this, and I'm also not very good at reading Welsh. Cut by an unknown hand. The inscription was in Latin, here accompanied by the English translation. I actually can't read that very well. You know what, it might even show on the camera better than it does in person, but all this algae on it makes it look impossible to read. It's worth a try. I mean, why not? Make it look like I'm clever even though I'm not. Evidently I did the opposite of that, actually, thinking about it. I made myself look a fool, but... Oh. I tell you what's going to be great is if I slide down here on my arse. That's going to send views through the roof. You've been framed version. Anyway, so we come down to this little bridge. Now I'm pretty sure when I came down last I found a really nice spot if you walk up the other side of the waterfall, so we'll just have a little look at that before I go. Does anyone else not trust these bridges? What a lovely little area this is. Anyway, yeah, does anyone else? I mean, this isn't exactly rapids here. I'm not panicking about it, but I'm also not stoked about it, you know what I mean? Always shut the gates. Ganllwyd National Nature Reserve. A composite poem created by Ganllwyd and Ganllwyd primary school pupils to commemorate 75 years since this estate was acquired by the National Trust in 2011. I'm not very good at Welsh, so I'll see if I can zoom in a bit for you. Dy ac Ewyn Gwyn Untaskai. I'm not going to bother, just gloss over that completely. I do live in Wales. You wouldn't imagine it from how little Welsh I know, but I did try to learn Welsh. I decided, because I was planning on staying in Wales pretty much my whole life, I think, I'd learn, but I'm honestly not very good at it. Ah, yes. I think this is where I came last time. We've got this bit here that looks a bit like it just drops off the edge of the earth. And then you get these spectacular views right from the edge. Now would be the time not to drop my phone. Oh, I do love a waterfall. Lucky I wasn't here a few days ago and it was really hot. I think I'd have been jumping in. I want to go up there at some point. That won't be today, because I gotta get on. It'd be very interesting to find out what people prefer. I mean, I don't really know why I'm doing these videos. I know there's a lot of people out there who, you know, who can't get out to places like this, and they'd love to see them in a natural way as well. Like I just show it as it is. But obviously I'd rather do it better with better cameras and stuff. Unfortunately, that costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time. Anyway, that walk there is the walk that goes around in a circle. I think it was, yeah, it comes back out by the main road, I think. It's not like there's a lot to see out there. This is sort of the pinpoint of the journey. But there's still some beautiful views, so one day I will continue the escapade. Escapade? Whatever that word is. So yeah, ride a waterfall. I'll put it down in the description below if I remember to. But it comes up on the map, I think, so should be easy.